So I'm sure some of you noticed that we have a Sin secret dungeon. Fire Ryu secret, no, Fire Martial Artist secret dungeon. I actually happen to have this guy built. I don't think he's that bad. His big claim to fame, his big thing that he does is he's immune to defense breaks. So he's pretty nice in taking in Guild Wars and Guild Siege against very fast, aggressive defenses. So we're going to take a quick look at what he does, and then we're going to bring him into some Guild Wars, and we can see what he does. Here's our Sin. Let's take a look at what he does and how we have him built. He is a defense type unit. However, don't get too hung up with the defense because defense is just one of the stats he needs. So, skill 1, he has a, that's not skill 1. Skill 1, he has a stun, 35% chance, goes up to 60%. Skill 2, so that's not bad for a skill 1. Skill 2 has a triple hit defense break, only a 20% chance though. Not a very high chance to defense break. However, he instantly gains another turn. It goes up to 35% first. He instantly gains another turn with a 30% chance after the attack. We don't have him runed on Violent. However, Violent would be very strong for him in particular because this can reset the Violent counter and then they can reset each other. If you've ever seen an Orion on Violent that just goes crazy because it keeps resetting the Violent counter, it's kind of like that he does have the potential, I'm not saying he's gonna go crazy, he has the potential of going crazy. Same thing with the Dice Magicians, they have the potential to reset Violent counters and just go crazy and get way too many turns if they actually proc. Then we have the skill 3 passive, Martial Artist passive. This is really the big thing for him though, because the first two skills, like, okay, other units do that, it's not that exciting. Martial Artist Specialist passive gains immunity against defense decreasing effects. There's only a few units in the game that have a passive where they're immune to defense breaks. I believe it is just the 4 units of... Is it just the 4 units? I believe it's just these 4 units. It's Sin, it's Tractor, the Water Frankenstein, and then the Dark Dhalsim, and the Dark Poison Master, which is basically the Dark Dhalsim, right? Same thing. I believe I may be missing one at the time. Oh, no, Endochroma. I always miss a Chroma, don't I? Endochroma. Just keep in mind for the future, I always miss a Chroma when I think of things like that. And a Chroma. There you go, Chroma users. I know you guys have commented before, and I'm like, oh, I keep forgetting a Chroma. Immune to defense breaks. There may be some more, but it's very few. What I'm trying to say is very few units that are immune to defense breaks. So, inflicts additional damage proportional to your defense if your defense is higher than the opponent. It's not that much damage. It's not like, I believe if I recall correctly, it can't actually crit. So, not only that, these first 2 skills don't do damage based on his defense. These first 2 skills do damage based on his attack. So you want good attack, so he does damage, but good defense is kind of nice if the enemy has, defense. But as long as the enemy doesn't have ignore defense, then they're going to have to hit him a bunch of times. They can't defense break him, so they're going to have to hit him a bunch of times to actually kill him if they don't have ignore defense. I mean, he would die pretty quickly to bombs, he would die pretty quickly to Lucian, to Bulldozer, but if the enemy doesn't have those things, so he's kind of nice because he is immune to defense breaks. So let's take him into some... Before we take him into some Guild Siege, or some Guild Wars or whatever, let's just keep in mind that he needs a lot of stats because not only does he need good defense to do extra damage with his passive, and also defense is really nice because it can't be defense broken, so you can stack as much defense as you want on him without repercussions, but he does need some decent attack power to do any damage with skill 1 and 2. However, he's got low base attack. So, keep in mind he's not going to do a crazy amount of damage. He's not going to be like a crazy DPS test, but he is going to be pretty decent for responding to the enemy's opening, the enemy doing an aggressive comp, because he won't take a defense break and just die instantly. First team, fairly straightforward Bulldozer team. I was going to use a more pay-to-win one, but I'm like, no, we could just use Olivia. We could just use Makuni. We could turn cycle a lot. It's going to be great. For the second team, we are going to go anti-defense break. Anti-defense break, and we're going to use a Molly for the glancing hit just to add icing to the cake. We can use other stuff instead of the Molly, but the point is that this Galleon's going to do basically nothing. So the Ryu is still going to do some damage because Ryu still does decent damage, even with just the attack power buff, but we should still be able to survive. So let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to go for, I think we'll just go for the monkey first. This way they don't have any defense breaks. We get, yeah, I figured we were going to get that on us. And then we go for, I think our Okuni moves next. Yeah, we could just do one of these, actually, probably. We'll do one of these. Not bad. We will do, we don't really have to do anything. Let's do, yeah, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that Rakuni skill. Oh, never mind. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now we're just doing a Frankenstein spotlight at this point, right? But now they don't have a defense break. They don't have a defense break, and we have ignore defense. So we're just waiting for Bulldozer to get his skill 3 again, and we should be able to hopefully cycle a decent amount to get the skill 3. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we didn't do enough damage. We did a little bit more damage than I realized we were gonna do. So let's do one of these. Let's do, maybe we, I mean, if it did that much damage, if it did that much damage, can we just nuke him down? No. Can we stun him? No. I was gonna say if it did that much damage, we could just kill him fast. Are you gonna turn cycle Frankenstein to move before the Olivia? No. You know what? Okay, we're fine now. We're fine. We're just gonna do one of these. We're gonna wait till she gets... Does she proc or no? No, she doesn't proc, but that's still fine. We don't even need to cycle anymore. This is actually not speed-tuned. I mean, it's not speed-tuned specifically for anything. It was just like... whatever the units are, wherever they are, is where they are, but could be speed tuned with a little bit to make a little bit more sense. Okay. How beautiful is that? Did no damage because nothing can take defense breaks. So we'll do one of these, and then we'll do. We don't really have to worry too much about anything. We'll do one of these. This way, they get attacked some more. Also, the Frankenstein increases his attack gauge every time he's hit. So we got no defense break there, though. No defense break. No defense break again. Frankenstein's underrated, guys, as well. Anything that can't take defense breaks is underrated. So, and now we just auto because they had no sustain. So as long as we could withstand the initial blast, which immune to defense break is great for withstanding initial blast for like Galleon, Triana, anything, or anything very aggressive without any sustain. But you can always put destroy on these things too. I was trying to find some more Galleons or Vigors for the Guild War defenses to hit, but unfortunately the guild that we're hitting right now does not have. They had like the one Galleon, so we're gonna do it against. We're gonna hope Theomars goes for Sin, but Theomars could just go for whatever he feels like. So we're going to take it into this. We're going to take the first team. If you guys like the first team, you don't actually need these specific units. Isabel is a Holly Heroes unit. You could just use Water Phantom Thief here, and you could use any stripper basically here. So just in case you like that team. For the second team, we're going to use Chilling is actually really good against that Theomars Commune. Chilling is OP against that. He nerfs Theomars damage. He also strips the he strips the shield. I can't think of the word shield. Oh, guys, I'm losing it. Vega, when did you have it? I don't know. Like December? 11 months ago? That's when you had it? Yeah, I guess. Probably. Okay, so we'll do one of these. Great team, though. Really, really fun team. One of those. One of these. Just so he doesn't get his speed buff up. In case he counters or whatever, gets a turn, does skill 1. And then for second team. Oh, that was fast, actually. He has a speed lead, but that was still a fast Commune. Is that a swift Commune? So let's do one of these. Get a speed break on him. Of course he doesn't go for that. I guess we'll do a... Nah. See, I don't want to do it on Theomars. Let's do it on you. Let's do it on you. Let's see how we do. And then we'll do we'll do one of these. Hopefully she doesn't violent. Never. Never mind. Hopefully she doesn't violent proc. Yeah, you know she's got a violent proc. Yeah, I know she's got a violent proc, but still. Let's do a little bit of damage over here. And no, of course, they don't go for the Sin. Of course. Because why would they? Why would they? They keep going for Fran. Keep going for Fran. Let's do one of these. Let's do another one of these. Actually, would be great to... They went for everything but Sin. No, wait. He hit Sin at first. But the Kamoon did. But they're going for like everything except for Sin. Let me proc the pad. All we're seeing is chilling things. I guess let's do... This is just gonna be multi-hits, but that really doesn't show too much of anything. Yeah, unfortunately, I would have loved to see this with like Vigor or against a Vigor or against a Galleon, especially Galleon. Right. I mean, this team works, but we didn't really get to see Sin shine. I was hoping he was going to get hit by the Theomars, but, you know, Theomars are just going to hit whoever Theomars wants to hit. The unfortunate side effect to be like, yeah, let's do Guild Wars right now, and then hope that we get the specific Guild Wars that we want to. And we don't have any Guild Siege. Guild Siege is only available twice a week, so we don't have a Guild Siege going on. You guys know that. Let's just finish off the Guild Wars. We're going to hit this one for now, and then we're going to go do a Siege... We're going to hit some Siege teams, I guess, after that. That sounds like it's a good idea. This way we can actually see it against some Vigors and some Galleons, even though there's no Vigors and Galleons in this Siege. Guild War defense. Guild War defense. So this is kind of the more pay-to-win version of the... Yeah, it is Bagel. This is the more pay-to-win version of the other team with the Rakuni and the... Why can't I think today? Why can't I ever think? It's the more pay-to-win version of the team with the Rakuni and the Olivia. That's her name. I forgot her name. So this is nice because then there's the tanky fire unit. There's the infinite immunity, basically. And then there's the Bulldozer who just does ignore defense, crazy amounts of damage. 50-something thousand damage. It's not bad. Second team. Oh, yeah. Second team we're going to play around. We're going to see... Because we only have one defense break here. And it's not that reliable. It's a 35% chance. So, hopefully, it actually works. Resisted the reset, though. So, if she procs, she can do skill 2 and attack power buff Theomars. And we didn't get the things that we needed to with the Theomars. No defense break, though. So that's very unfortunate. No defense break. Let's do another one of you, just so that maybe Fallen Blossoms. Yeah, I know Fallen Blossoms. I know how it works. Oh, fine. It doesn't matter anyway. We take it with immunity. It doesn't matter anyway. Lols. Takes it with immunity. Fantastic. Let's do one of you. You know, we could also reset the Theomars. It's kind of pointless. This is not even a team that we should be showing him in, right? Kind of pointless. We'll do you. We'll strip that off for no reason, really. Oh, there we go. We see a little bit of damage though from him. That's not bad. We should have skill 1'd on the Theomars though, because we didn't need to do that. You know what? There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. That's fantastic. Let's do one of these. Let's just reset this Theomars and then we'll nuke him. Grant life. We'll do some more damage here. We'll do... Nope. I didn't think we were going to get that anyway. It's a water unit, right? So we'll do one of these. But that kind of did show a little bit. Kind of a little bit. Okay, we'll do another attack power break. We could have tried to strip that. We'll do some decreased attack age. We'll do... This should... Maybe defense break on one of these. Never mind. Okay, so we really can't rely on this defense break to do too much of anything. There's only 35%. Wow. Only 35% chance. But look how many times he can take hits from not even just Theomars, from just like anything. Any threat. He can take a decent amount of hits because he can't be defense broken and you can stack some defense on him. here is a perfect example of what to take this into. This is a very meta defense of Galleon, Clara, and X, where X is, oh god, it's algebra. Oh no, where X is the light Neostone fighter. No, Galleon, Clara, and X, and we're going to take all 3 stars into it. Nice thing about 3 stars, it's very easy to skill them up. 2 of them are going to not be able to be defense broken, and the cat is going to absorb all the damage from the Neostone fighter, and he's going to keep critting on her, right? Because they built him with high crit rate. I assume they built him with high crit rate. Oh, he didn't get his attack buff defense break, so. But I assume that he's going to be built with very high crit rate, and there we. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared right now that she's going to get like not crit on somehow. Kind of scared about that. Let's go for one of these. Yeah, because I think that she's probably going to not crit. So, possibly. Let's go for defense. Never mind. I told you she's going to not crit. I told you that's what's going to happen. I told you. That's exactly what I said was going to happen. Okay, let's do one of these. And then Sin is and then thank goodness we have a lot of stuns. We got to just keep this guy CC'd as much as possible. Wow, we got to keep him CC'd as much as possible. Wow, we got to keep him CC'd as much as possible. Can we get a second turn? Thank you. GG. That's a game. It doesn't matter. We have element disadvantage. But yeah, that is an example of him against him and Miho, and I guess a very meta defense taking just 3 stars into it. Let's continue. We're going to take it into this one, very similar defense, except that this is a light Rakshasa instead of a light Neostone fighter. Miho's going to die from dots, right? Miho's going to die from dots. Miho always dies very easily when you use her on offense. Not quite the same situation when you use her on defense. She's like invincible on defense, and everything always crits, no matter what support unit you bring in, it always crits on her. Okay, so we're going to take it for this, and Miho's going to die to continuous damage. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. She's going to die to continuous damage. We got some stuns. I mean, he's not immune to stuns, but he is immune to... Yeah, let's do some of these. Let's see. So, oh, nice. Well, he didn't do his defense breaks though. So now he does his defense breaks. Nothing gets defense broken. So it's kind of a Miho's just gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. Is Miho's just gonna die? There we go. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. We'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. I was waiting for her to die to continuous damage. Oh no, Miho actually wants to solo things today. Okay. Is that a great example? We'll do we'll do another one. Let's try it again. Same exact team. Same exact team. Miho dies to dots. Watch. Watch. Oh, she doesn't even get stunned. Wow. Okay, so I'm not even that worried about that that Rakshasa. The only one she's gonna hit is the Miho, as long as as long as we steal a little bit of health. I'm more worried about the Clara than anything else. So we're fine now. We're set. No worries. And then the Galleon's probably not gonna crit, so it's fine. Yep. And then we got so much stunts and stuns and stunts. And there's nothing. Yep. You're gonna do that. She's gonna revenge as long as she doesn't die. Because she can still die to the continuous damage. That's the only thing. She can die to the continuous damage, but it's another fairly meta team. It's, Galleon, Clara, and any element neutral DPS kind of thing that's a lot of times based on speed too, is very strong. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Just wanted to show you some Sin gameplay while his secret dungeon is still available. So if you guys liked it, if you guys are interested, maybe get some pieces of Sin from the secret dungeon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for this one. I'll see you as always in the next one.